Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show. It's so weird saying good afternoon, welcome to the Daily Show. I'm always good morning, but there's no morning. Morning has passed. I'm sorry I'm so late, but it was a late night last night, and I just kind of slept in this morning. So I'm usually here on the weekdays. I only take usually one day off a week. That's normally supposed to be on Sunday. Lately, it's been Saturday, but I like to get back to Sundays because Saturdays I have a lot of animals to share because the shelters are open on Saturdays, and it encourages people to get out and get to their shelter on Saturday mornings because everyone's home on Saturday. Well, at least a lot of people are home on Saturday. I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday. Hello there. Today is Friday. Jedi Mind Trick Monday, of course. Trying to pretend it is Friday to help you get through your week. If you think today is Friday, it's a lot easier to get through the work week that way. At least that's what I think. If it's Friday. I mean, there's just names of days, right? Time is just one big long stretch. We're as humans, we chop it up into into days and hours and stuff like that. It's just a man-made thing. Your life is just one long stretch. Unfortunately, it's not as long as we think. Time flies. If you want to use that, that method of measurement, time flies. Did anyone see Guardians of the Galaxy this weekend? It started on Friday. If you go to see that, you need to bring a box of tissues, because I don't care who you are. If you don't cry at this movie, then you have no soul. You have no soul. Because, yeah, I have to give props and credit where credit is due to James Gunn. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies are my favorite movies in the entire Marvel universe. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, love the comics, love the story, love the characters, and this one, and I'm not going to spoil anything, so I mean, it does tell the backstory of Rocket, and of course, he's explained that. He's told us already in the first movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, that he was an experimental. He was used for experiments. He was an animal that was used for experiments. And so this kind of goes through his history in this new movie. And, it just shows what the human race does to other species, and it kind of highlights the plights of animals that are locked behind cages and used for testing and used, so it's a true marvel. To use a word, it's a true marvel. And it will bring you to tears, this movie. So that's all I'm going to say about it. There's no spoilers or anything like that, but it is just, it's a wonderful, nod to animal rights and, how we should respect more species other than our own. And yet we don't really. We don't on this planet. So, yeah, awesome movie. Other than that, I mean, what can you say? It was a great movie. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end, but that's okay. I mean, because there was rumors for the last year about this and that, and I'm not going to say the rumors because then you'll know that but you know what? It was fine. It was fine. Anyway, other than that, what do we have for trivia today? We have in the 1978 CBS Star Wars Holiday Special, what character made their very first appearance? What character? And that was the 1978 Holiday Special. If you've never seen it, and I'm going to spoil it right now, so if you don't want to know, then kind of skip ahead. But listen, if you haven't seen it by now, it was 1978. It was 1978. If you haven't seen it by now, but It's on YouTube. There's some like shady copies on YouTube if you want to watch it, but it had like Art Carney was in it, and B. Arthur, and the Jefferson Airplane, or they called the Jefferson Starship then, whatever. You know, one of those like iterations of Jefferson Airplane was in it, and it was the story of Han Solo was helping his friend Chewbacca get back to the planet Kashyyyk to celebrate Life Day with Chewbacca's family, and it had Chewbacca's like mother and I think his grandfather and his son, which was really weird. And it was just corny. It was totally corny. But, you know, if you were a kid in 1978 and watching it, it might be okay. And that's kind of what Star Wars was made for, I guess. It turned into this whole, like, phenomenon from that point on. But I guess in 1978, you know, they were aiming it towards children and trying to sell toys, right? Trying to sell Kenner toys. So that was the whole idea behind the holiday special. Well, anyway, they had an animated piece that was in the holiday special that featured none other than Boba Fett. Boba Fett made his very first appearance in an animated clip in the 1978 CBS holiday or Star Wars holiday special. So that is the answer. Boba Fett is the answer. And it, you know, he was classic. He didn't get a whole lot of screen time. I mean, we saw Boba Fett in the animated clip in the holiday special, and then the next time we saw him was in The Empire Strikes Back, and that was like 1980, so like 2 years later. And then we saw him again in Return of the Jedi in 1983. So, and his total on-screen time was very, very short. I think it was like 3 or 4 minutes total. And he became this like icon in Star Wars. He became this like huge, figure, this huge iconic figure that everyone loved because he had cool armor and he was a bounty hunter and he froze Han Solo and he just became this. And then he came out in the Book of Boba Fett, and I don't know about that show. I loved it when he returned. Never mind. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because it could be a spoiler. So we're going to stop there. We're going to stop talking about Boba Fett. But that is the answer for today's trivia. Now for the trivia for tomorrow, the question of today is, on the Boonta Eve Classic in the Phantom Menace, in the Boonta Eve Classic pod race, Anakin Skywalker's nemesis is who? He had this one nemesis that plagued him throughout the whole pod race. What was that creature's name? I just kind of spoiled it a little bit because I said creature. But what was his name? That was great. I mean, I've always thought that, and I've said this before, that in every movie there is some redeeming quality, no matter what the movie is. Everyone lauded and complained and blah, blah, blah about The Phantom Menace because it introduced Jar Jar Binks. Now, Jar Jar wasn't that bad. You know, he was there for comic relief. Yeah, he was a little annoying, but he was supposed to be annoying. He was annoying to the Jedi. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to be annoying because he was annoying Qui-Gon and he was annoying Obi-Wan, and you know, but he was the comic relief. He was there for kids, you know, and he did his job fine. People that complained about it don't, you know, you gotta have a little bit of give. All right, you can't just have every character be this heroic, blah blah, you know, this heroic Jedi, and you need the Jar Jar of the, you know, you need the Jar Jars of the world. Okay, you need them. You need a little bit of spice to everything. And he did. He provided that. I didn't think he was that bad. But anyway, every film, including The Phantom Menace, has redeeming qualities to it. I loved the pod racing in that. I thought it was great. It was fast. It was quick. It was exciting. It had a lot of action, and it was great. I loved Darth Maul, who was introduced in The Phantom Menace, the Duel of the Fates. If you've heard that music piece that plays while Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are fighting Darth Maul, just exciting, and it pumps you up, and it has that really quick-paced music, and the the double-bladed lightsaber. That's the first time we saw one of those, was with Darth Maul. So amazing. They had a lot of redeeming qualities in The Phantom Menace. I loved it. Thought it was great. So, I mean, if people are going to complain about Jar Jar Binks, I think you need to complain about the battle droids. I think they were more comical than Jar Jar, the whole Roger, Roger, and, oh, he's coming. They had weird voices, and they were comical. They were shooting off each other's heads and stuff. It was like, it was like 1,000 of the Three Stooges. They're the ones that I thought, kind of detracted from the movie, because they're supposed to be battle droids, and yet they're so comical, it's not even funny. But they're supposed to be these great, like, killers, and they just were not, to me, that ominous. They were just jokes, but I still enjoyed it. So anyway, that is the answer for the question for today, was Boba Fett. I'm not going to say the answer for tomorrow. I almost said it. So let's read the comments, questions, and, all that. Opinions. We have our first comment. Happy Sunday morning, Greymane. I get up early on Sundays to feed the white squirrel. This is Brenda McBride. I love your garden. Well, thank you so much. I'm standing in it right now. And it's obviously being watered for me. Let's see. We got keywords here. Appreciate your comment, Brenda. Brenda also says, Boba Fett made his debut on the 1978 CBS Star Wars Holiday Special. You are right. DakotaTwilight says the first appearance of Boba Fett was in the CBS Star Wars Holiday Special in 1978. Yes. Holly Larson. Boba Fett made his first appearance in 1978 on the Holiday Animated Special. We have a comment on yesterday's Daily Show. This might be a problem, from Sarah Swallow. Hello, Sarah. Sarah says, that's beautiful. Is she talking about me, or is she talking about my garden? I assume she's talking about my garden, my flower garden here. Look at this. Look at this field of flowers. So anytime I want a flower, anytime I need a flower, it says, go pick this, 100 of these. I have them right here. And then I keep on replacing them all through here. This is a nice area. It's right in front of Elsa's cave. So it has a little path here, and it's like snow, and then it comes into spring. So winter and spring. I absolutely love it. I was worried about it crashing my game because there's so many flowers here, but haven't had any kind of lag here at all. Not as much as I have up on the Frosted Heights. But thank you, Sarah, for commenting. Appreciate it. Kristy Crow says, oh my God, that's a lot of flowers. Yes, it is a lot of flowers. Rhonda Nation. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda says, I mix... let's see here. This must be about the spiders that I was talking about yesterday. Rhonda Nation says, I mix vinegar and water and spray the inside and out around windows, doors, AC, anything with openings. Vents, wood piles. I spray about twice a year or so. I'm going to try that. Thank you, Rhonda. Basically, season change in the Pacific Northwest. It really helps. Happy hunting. Thank you so much for that tip, Rhonda. I really appreciate that. I'm going to try that. I've been trying peppermint oil because they said to try that. So I'm going to try that. So I appreciate you giving me that little tip, because spiders, they scare me. They scare me. I'm a big baby when it comes to spiders. So Kristy Crow says, Boba Fett. Yes. Kristy Crow's commenting on, okay, those are keywords for Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor is such an awesome game. I'm going to put up a video today. and it was so much fun. It was so much fun, and I cannot wait to play this game every day. I don't have, I keep running into shortcomings of time because of Nintendo. All right, I'm trying to get like my capture card hooked up to Nintendo, and then I find out that they don't have really good support for headsets. You have to plug your headset into the base of the Nintendo unless you want to play on the handheld. But I don't. I want to record on the TV. So, and my Switch is right next to my TV across the room. So I can't sit next to my Switch and plug in my headset. Nintendo is not creator friendly. They do not want people recording their stuff. They just want to, create games, and I understand that, but they are not creator friendly. Hooking up a capture card to have to record on a console is ridiculous in this day and age. This is 2023, not 1995. Okay? We should be able to record more than half a minute. And, you should have this stuff on your console already to be able, because this is the age of social media and stuff. Nintendo is behind the ball on that one. So it's a pain. It's really a pain, and I have to hook it. So I might have to sit right next to my Switch in order to use my voice to record videos, which would be ridiculous for me to do. Because my TV's huge, and it would just be like, if you're sitting in front of the TV, you wouldn't be able to see everything. It would just be, it's that big. I don't want to sit there, so I thought they would have controllers that you can plug your headset into, like I do with my PS5. I guess that is not the case, so we will figure it out, hopefully by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out in, 4 days? In 4 days. Which reminds me, the end of the Dreamlight Valley event, the end is coming up in a week from tomorrow. A week from tomorrow, the Star Path is going to end. So keep that in mind. All right, let's continue on. Angela Davis is commenting on yesterday's video. It says, good morning. For trivia, the character who makes their first appearance is Luke Skywalker. No, Luke Skywalker was not in that. I think maybe he might have been in cartoon version. But Luke Skywalker made his first appearance a year before in the Star Wars movie A New Hope, when Star Wars was released. The holiday special was released in 1978, a year later. I do not like spiders and most bugs as well, says Angela Davis. I do not know of any remedies to stop them from getting in your house. I just told you one that was given to us by Rhonda Nation, so try her remedy. But I hope someone does. There you go. You just got it answered. You can thank Rhonda. I hope you have a magical day. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that. You too. Have a great day. Angela says, that pillar is cool. The pillar that is up in the, that is up here, you mean? Yeah, that's the Small World pillar that I got from the premium store. I'm going to pick this because I need more black flowers. But I like it. Let's grab this stuff. I like it. Look at these. No black ones. I need black flowers, please. Come on, give me. Or just. There's one. There we go. All right, this pillar right here is so awesome. I just love the design of it, and it's interactive. You can turn it on and off, which is very cool. Let's get this. So we'll stand here, and so you can look at it. Wait, let me get this flower over here. Oh, see, this is my. If I see them, I have to pick them. All right, let's continue on with the comments. Kristy Crow. Nope, can't read that. That's a keyword. Kristy Crow says, oh, duh. I don't know why I said Padme. I meant Princess Leia. Yeah, Princess Leia. That's correct. Red K says, I'm hoping that multiplayer would be like New Horizons and we can trade stuff. I need more of the common flowers. Okay. That would be a great thing if we can trade stuff. Neojet says, good morning, gamers, or time of day. For trivia, it's Boba Fett. I don't think you have enough flowers. Oh, don't worry, I'm always adding more. I don't know if you had any time to check out the Zelda. I didn't. I missed it. I was reading about it, and that I forgot who won, but they had put up who won. But I did not. I've been trying to do a multitude of things, and I wish I could just jump in and do this, but I want to be able to test the recording, and like Nintendo keeps on throwing hurdles in my way, like headsets and stuff. So, but I am working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it. The ink colors are pretty, yay. Our violin recital went well. All right, right on. That's awesome. So happy to hear that. I'm glad it went well. Have a magical Christmas day. You too. Have a happy holiday, Neojet. Pink Rose says, good morning. Trivia answer is Boba Fett. Yes. Have a magical day. Thank you, Pink Rose, and I'm glad your violin recital went well. Neojet says, as an American, I could literally care less about the British monarchy. I do not care for him, but I will pray for people. Oh, yeah, I mean, but you have to understand that they affect the world, right? They affect the world. It's not that I really get into politics, and I don't, but I like the pomp and circumstance of, it's kind of like a fairy tale, isn't it, still? When you're talking about royalty, because it's an institution that has literally been there for, almost like 1,000 years, a long time. Let's put it that way. I mean, it goes back way back when. So it is something that I like to see. I like to see all the old traditions and stuff like that. So Pink Rose says, "Wow, I'm glad you didn't have to kill him. He's so cute." Oh, talking about that creature in Jedi Survivor. Yes, I didn't want to kill him. I just hate doing it. Okay, keywords. Pink Rose says, just think, you made friends with a pupper that wants to eat you sometimes. That's true. And you freed a giant bird. I'm definitely looking forward to the next one. Right on. We got keywords. Daniel Clinton says, I love it how they use the old design for Luke. Yes, in in Lego, the Skywalker saga, the Luke Starkiller minifig, they did use the old Ralph McQuarrie Deke Starkiller outfit and design from Ralph McQuarrie's original concept art for Star Wars. It was really cool. I'm so glad that they put that in there. It's very unique. I wish they would put that out in like an actual physical Lego form. It'd be really cool to have that minifig. It really would be. That's an idea for the future for Lego. Put out that minifig. I want the Luke Starkiller minifig. And Pink Rose puts up a video that says, this is a good story about a German Shepherd named Nicky. All right, I will watch that, Pink Rose. Thank you for sharing. That is it for the comments, questions, critiques, opinions, all that stuff that we read. Let us go to Scrooge's shop. All right. What do we have here for today? In the $40,000 showcase window, hello, we've got Blue Mice Own Pearl Strung Gown for $40,000. That's a lot of cannolis.
Bye-bye now.
$8,000 for the sturdy white overalls from Cinderella.
Goodbye.
It's all about the overalls in this place. $330 for the green backpack.
Bye-bye.
$1,125 for the green floral scarf. That's kind of cool from Tangled. It looks more like one of those when you travel on an airplane and you have those headrest pillows that you put around your neck. It looks more like that than it does an actual scarf.
Thank you kindly.
$5,600 for the sunset retro shades from Wall-E.
Oh.
Those are cool.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
10,000 for the Red Pearl
greetings,
class
neighbor.
peels from Mickey and Friends.
Thank you kindly.
360 for the
Greetings,
yellow
neighbor.
enchanted rose top from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
20,000 for the Minnie's dinner party
greetings,
jacket from
neighbor.
Mickey and Friends.
Ah. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
2,600 for the
greetings,
frilly
neighbor.
pink pants from Toy Story. I don't think we've seen those before.
Aw, yeah. Bye-bye now.
We have 2,720 for the rocket painting from Toy Story. I hear rocket, I think of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I want to buy that, though.
Thank you kindly.
600 for the black
greetings,
zigzag
neighbor.
tile wall. I'll buy that. I like anything that
Aye.
comes to decorating.
Thank you kindly.
We've got 6,400 for
Hello.
the blue robe hanger from Frozen.
Ah. Bye-bye now.
I really do hope they come out with that little minifig for the actual
idea.
Legos. That would be so cool. They need, like, wouldn't that be a great idea? If you guys are Star Wars fans, wouldn't it be great to have Lego sets that are based on concept art? That'd be awesome. We got, what is this again? A donut chair for 4,800 from Wreck-It Ralph. It would be great to have
Goodbye
that.
now. Toodaloo.
Lego Star Wars concept art. 4080 for the blue
greetings,
curly
neighbor.
table lamp. Speaking of that, I have a video coming out, I think tomorrow.
Ah.
I got a nice haul of Lego Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary sets that's coming in tomorrow, I think. And we're going to be opening. I scored a really big haul, not really big, but 12 of the Lego Disney 100th anniversary minifigures. I'm going to be opening them on video tomorrow to see what we get. See if we get any. If we get how many of the minifigs that we get. If we get any repeats. But I found a whole box of them. We're going to be opening them, 12 of them, tomorrow, along with the Lego Return of the Jedi sets. We're going to be doing that. It'll be the first time that I use my GoPro. I just got a GoPro not too long ago, and I'm going to be using that to record it. So it's going to be fun. 1,800 for
Hello.
the Starry Stool, Toy Story.
Thank you kindly.
900 for
Greetings,
the
neighbor.
basic tableware set.
Ah.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I'm just laughing. I just laugh sometimes.
idea.
Just, I think there's something wrong with me. Frozen candle from Frozen 306. Oh.
Show.
What did he just say? Oh, that was it was Merle. I thought that was Scrooge. 1725 white marble single bed. I thought it was Scrooge saying something that he hadn't said before. I wish
Goodbye
you'd
now.
change
Toodaloo.
what you say there, Scrooge. 4,000 for the green
greetings,
parasol
neighbor.
and blue towel from Lilo and Stitch.
Thank you kindly.
We only have one thing in here today. 54.40 for the
greetings,
chandelier
neighbor.
from Frozen.
Aw. Yeah.
And finally, we have this $6,800
Greetings,
coin
neighbor.
giant clam from Moana.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you kindly.
That is going to do it for Scrooge's daily inventory. Let us head out.
Beauty here is
I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Take out... Oh, what is this? I got to get rid of this. It's just going to bother me. All right, again, hope you guys have a magical afternoon. Take some of that magic, and I'm giggling. I don't know why. Take some of that magic and spread it to your friends, your family, your pets, everyone in your community that you run into today. Go out, wish them a magical day. Make them smile. Make sure you tell them to bring some tissues to, to Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And because that, my friends, is of course how we change the world. Please share, comment, like my YouTube videos if you can. Yeah, hand them out to your friends, your family, your pets if they had thumbs. Make sure that we share this, get more subscribers, because if we get more subscribers, it's $300 on June 21st. If we got to get up to 2,500 subscribers, we are setting at right now a whopping 1,888. So there we go. We need a little bit of work to get there. We have a month and a half, so we can do it. We can do it, and that will add another $100 onto the $200 prize for the channel. So let's get on Twitter, please, and share the dogs that need to be saved. That's important. That's the whole focus of the channel. So please hit up my Twitter and share. And please, if you know any fosters, if you know any rescues, please tune them into the dogs that are on Twitter that need to be pulled out of these nasty, disgusting shelters that we have who destroy lives. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry it's so late in the afternoon, but sometimes I'm going to be here in the afternoon. You can never plan on what I'm going to show. I have to be unpredictable, right? That's what life is all about, unpredictability. So I'm going to make sure that is true. So unpredictable. I'm unpredictable gray. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, your Friday, your Mind Trick Monday. All right. Take care.